All right. Well, it looks like the Phoenix Suns just got Bradley Beal. The the Suns traded away Chris Paul, which we all know he was gone. They were traded away Landry Shamet, which I thought he was good in the playoffs. So he's a pretty good role player, pretty good bench player, and they just traded away a bunch of draft picks. But like, can I be honest for a sec? Like, I don't understand. I don't understand what the Suns are doing. You fire Monty Williams, who for the past 3 years has made you the most winning regular season team. Like, I know you haven't made it to the finals, but like this year, game 7 or game 6 against the Nuggets, Devin Booker shot like 3 for 20. Kevin Durant shot like 3 for 20. So like, I'm sorry, is that on Monty Williams? I don't think so. Actually, my bad. They did make it to the finals. So you fire Monty Williams and you sign Frank Vogel, who we all know got carried by LeBron James when he won his title with the Lakers. So I don't know if Frank Vogel's the best option for you. I think Monty Williams is a lot better than Frank Vogel right now. And now you trade for Bradley Beal, who, I mean, you didn't really give up anything that important, but how are the Suns taking all these people's contracts? You got Kevin Durant, who's getting $44 million dollars a year. You have Bradley Beal, who's also getting $44 million dollars a year. And then you have Devin Booker, who's getting paid $33 million dollars. How are the other players on the team going to get paid? The bench is going to be filled with randomly generated 2K players. They're going to have no one. So instead of going out this offseason and getting some role players and some good defenders, because your team sucks defensively, Bradley Beal is not going to help you in that department. Bradley Beal is going to help you in the scoring department, which you didn't need help in the first place. And the only reason you lost last season is because Kevin Durant played like 20 games with the team he was playing with. So this year, he's going to have a full season to get team chemistry with the squad, build a better rapport with Devin Booker and DeAndre Ayton, get those pick and rolls, pick and pops down, and you're going to be so much better. Okay, so right now I'm looking at the top paid players in the NBA. And I just noticed DeAndre Ayton is number 35, getting paid $30 million. Where are they getting this money? I mean, I know they just got a new owner, but like, is he that rich? I mean, the luxury tax is going to be insane. It's going to be insane for the Suns. You're going to have no future. Looking at their draft picks, they have no first-round picks this year. They just traded away their second-round picks, I believe. If not, they have like a second-round pick this year. Next year, they have a first-round pick, but they're probably going to trade away that too for something. Like, who knows? Like, maybe Kyrie's going to go to the Suns now. Like, I actually thought that was a possibility that Kyrie was going to go to the Suns. But now they have Bradley Beal. Your whole starting lineup can't be getting paid more than $30 million a year. It just can't. That's not possible. Okay. Getting back to Bradley Beal. In 1 week, he turns 30 years old. So he's not a young guy. He's not going to be there forever. He averaged 23 points last year, averaged 23 points the year before. He averaged 31 the year before that. But I'm pretty sure they didn't even make the playoffs that year. He averaged 31 points and I think he was the scoring champ that year. I could be wrong, though. He's a 3-time All-Star. He's not good defensively. I mean, he shoots okay from 3. He shoots about like 34, 35%. I mean, that's decent. He's not a good facilitator. He's not a good rebounding guard. And he just scores you points. Like, I just don't understand. You have Kevin Durant, who can give you 30 on any given night. You have Devin Booker, who ended the playoffs scoring like 40 points a night. If I'm the Suns, I'm not going after Bradley Beal. I'm going after a facilitator. Because now you don't have Chris Paul, who's moving the rock. And Chris Paul was good. Like, he's like 30, I don't know, he's like 59 years old, but he knew how to pass the rock. He had the midi on lock. So if the play was going nowhere, at least you could bail out on that. I don't know what Bradley Beal is going to do for your squad. Looking at the full picture of the Phoenix Suns right now, This is their squad right now. This is their squad. Kevin Durant, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton. That's a good squad. You're looking at that squad and you're like, that is a championship squad. Now let's look at the others. Cameron Payne. Rat Boy, not good. Jock Landale. No one knows who he is. Until last year. No one knew who he was. And, dude, in the playoffs, he played better than DeAndre Ayton at some points. And you're still paying DeAndre Ayton $30 million a year. You got Josh Okogie. He's probably your best defender. Your only good bench defender, too. Cameron Payne, horrible on defense. Horrible on defense. Let's not act like 2 years ago when the Mavericks played the Suns, Cameron Payne was getting locked down by Luka, who just backed him down every single play that he was getting guarded by him. Torrey Craig, decent defender, had a very good postseason, but I just don't think he's going to be like that forever. You got Bismack Biyombo, atrocious. TJ Warren had one good year. He had one good year, all right? Ish Wainwright? Who? Terrence Ross? I mean, he was a bucket maybe 8 years ago. 8 years ago on the Raptors, he was a bucket. Damian Lee? He's only known because he's related to Steph Curry. He's only known because he's married to his sister. Darius Baisley? That man hasn't been talked about. And you got Saban Lee. I'm looking at that squad. KD, Devin Booker, DeAndre Ayton, and Bradley Beal. They're playing 48 minutes a night. I mean, I guess you're going to have Campaign at point. He can switch between, like, Josh Okogie and I don't know. Or you can have Devin Booker, like, facilitate, but I still don't know how that's going to work out. I mean, I guess the Suns can make more moves, but everyone knows Bradley Beal's the most overpaid player in the league. He could potentially become the new Chandler Parsons. He could be that player. That's how much he's getting paid. He's the fourth highest paid player next season. The fourth, Bradley Beal. The man's done nothing in his career. He's a 3-time All-Star. He's done nothing. Now I'm thinking about the Wizards. What are the Wizards doing? Are the Wizards rebuilding? I mean, they still got Kristaps. Chris Paul's not going to want to play in Washington. You got Landry Shamet. Big deal, big whoop. You got a couple second-round picks. Big whoop. Like, the Wizards are such a poverty franchise. They're such a poverty franchise. You pay Bradley Beal a supermax, and then you just trade him away. Your front office is atrocious. They suck. I really don't understand this trade for both sides.